Was that a big move when you went to Stanford and spent time in Northern California? Was that a pivotal moment of your life?
No, that definitely was. Okay. Just a brief story. I mean, one of the first subjects I did was a subject called IE 273, which was technology entrepreneurship. And you put 40 people in the room, 10 teams, four people per team. One guy's the CEO, one guy's the CTO, one guy's the VP of marketing, one guy's the CFO, CTO, CEO, head of sales marketing. And you write a business plan and you pitch to real world venture capitalists, and that's your mark, right? And I turned up, and I went to Stanford basically because I was going to do a PhD at MIT in robotics, and I didn't get in. But I got into Stanford. I got into Cornell. I thought, oh well, I'll go to Stanford. But this is before the first dot-com boom. This is 1997, right? So this is just the beginning of the boom. And I was like, oh, it's a nice campus. I guess go here. It's my plan B.
Good plan B.
In this class, good plan B. Ironic.
And so in a master's for electrical engineering, they had you taken a business class.
You could take cheese making.
Right. Okay.
Right. You could take anything you want.
Californians.
It's American school system, right? So I'm in this class. And this guy comes in and he goes, my name's Ken, and I did this class 4 years ago, and I didn't know what I was going to do, but everyone in Silicon Valley wants to know what you do in this class because Yahoo started in the class, Excite started in the class. I'm like, wow, okay. And he goes, well, I didn't know what I was going to do, but this guy came up to me and gave me $1,000. He said, I will write this business plan for me, and I'll give you $1,000. And he said, what's the plan? And he's like, it's a mail order battery company. And he goes, I don't want to do that. That's boring. I'm an electrical engineer doing my MBA. I don't want to do that. And so he thought about it, and then 2 weeks later, there's a deadline to come up with an idea, and he didn't have an idea. So I'll take the $1,000. I'll give $100 to my teammates. I'll keep $700 for myself. Anyway, he said, I did this mail order battery business. Anyway, it became 1-800-batteries.com. And at the time, he goes, the business is now worth $75 million, and I'll fund 4 teams $250,000 each. And the guy backed me will fund 4 teams quarter. All of a sudden, you're at the back of the class, and you're just like, what's going on in this class, right? And it's pretty amazing because we all worked on different ideas, and at the end, you pitch to real venture capitalists, and they're all very, very famous venture capitalists that you know today that work at all the big firms. Back then, we didn't really know who they were. But the market capitalization in total of all the companies that started in my class, just one class, in 1 year, today is subsequently, from 1997 to now, is somewhere around $40 billion. Just from 40 people in the room.
Fascinating how Stanford attracts that entrepreneurial spirit. And I mean, if they did a study between MIT and Stanford, I mean, Stanford must have 100 times the market cap of companies that kind of.
Oh, it is
because it's in the spirit of the university.
What they do is they attract the best and brightest from around the world.
So does MIT.
But then they give them the encouragement and the framework and the whole mindset that you're to go out there and start a business, right?
That's a big
So if you do your PhD, first year you're selecting a supervisor, second year you're doing some research, third year you're writing a business plan, fourth year you got your financing lined up, if you make it to fourth year, right? Without dropping out and doing your own company. And
crazy.
All your lecturers, my lecturers started Rambus, Silicon Graphics, I mean, all your lecturers started these big companies.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't miss London Real. Subscribe now.
Many technology entrepreneurs don't know how to pitch their startup, and when you're doing a startup you can't afford expensive PR people and things like that, so you have to pitch the media yourself, and they weren't doing it right. In London you have the financial tech industry is very big, you have the fashion industry is very big, media is big, arts, culture, you name it. So all these vertical industries are all equally big. Silicon Valley is no longer a place, it's a state of mind. So if you have that state of mind, you can do anything.